The day it happened, I'd been running on fumes. Work had stretched me thin, and by the time I dragged myself back to my little house in Asheville, North Carolina, the only thing I wanted was sleep. I barely had the energy to kick off my shoes before collapsing into bed. The hum of the ceiling fan filled the silence, and the world blurred into darkness. But sometime in the dead of night, I woke to a strange sensation, that eerie, indescribable feeling of being watched. My eyes fluttered open. At first, I thought I was dreaming, but then my vision adjusted. There was someone standing in the shadows at the end of my bed. For a split second, I couldn't move. My body froze, my brain trying to catch up. "Hello," I whispered, my voice trembling. The figure shifted. "Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you." It was a young man, maybe 16 or 17, wearing a hoodie and looking just as startled as I felt. My heart was still hammering. "Who are you? What are you doing in my house?" He raised his hands, like he was surrendering. "I'm not here to hurt you. I didn't know where else to go." I flicked on the bedside lamp, and the stranger squinted against the light. He looked exhausted, dark circles under his eyes, clothes dirty like he'd been walking for miles. "My name's Evan," he said finally. "I live 2 streets over. Or I did. Things at home got bad tonight." I frowned, still trying to steady my breathing. "Bad how?" He hesitated, then muttered, "My stepdad. We got into it. I couldn't stay there. I saw your back door wasn't locked, so I came in." Every instinct told me this was dangerous. A stranger in my room in the middle of the night. This could have gone so differently. But looking at him, I didn't see malice. I saw fear. Desperation. "You can't just break into people's houses, Evan," I said gently but firmly. "I know. I'm sorry," he whispered. "I just needed somewhere safe." I took a deep breath. "All right. Sit down in the chair. We'll figure this out in the morning." When I woke again, the sun was streaming through the curtains. For a split second, I thought I'd imagined it all, until I saw Evan curled up in the chair, fast asleep. Over breakfast, he told me everything. His stepdad drank too much. His mom tried to keep the peace, but last night it had boiled over. Evan had left to avoid making things worse. "I didn't know where else to go," he admitted. "I just walked. Then I saw your light was off, and I don't know, I thought maybe no one would notice." I knew this was bigger than me. "Evan," I said carefully, "you need help. Real help. Have you talked to anyone? A teacher? A counselor?" He shook his head. "I didn't want to get my mom in trouble." I handed him my phone. "Then let's start small. Call your aunt. Or a friend's parent. Someone you trust." After a long pause, he dialed his aunt's number. Relief washed over me when she picked up. Her voice sharp with concern but full of love. Within an hour, she was at my doorstep, hugging Evan tightly. When they left, I sat in the quiet of my kitchen, staring into my coffee. It struck me how close I'd come to brushing the whole thing off, to locking my door, sending him away, pretending it wasn't my problem. But saying yes to listening, to helping had changed everything. For him. For me. 2 weeks later, I found a note slipped under my door. "Thank you for not turning me away. Things are better now. Evan." I held the note for a long time, thinking about how one unexpected moment, waking up to a stranger in my room, had become something more. Not a nightmare, but a turning point.